Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. If a man has not discovered something that he will die for, he isn't fit to live. We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. We are not makers of history. We are made by history. A man dies when he refuses to stand up for that which is right. A man dies when he refuses to stand up for justice. A man dies when he refuses to take a stand for that which is true. Man must evolve for all human conflict a method which rejects revenge, aggression and retaliation. The foundation of such a method is love. There can be no deep disappointment where there is not deep love. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Nonviolence is a powerful and just weapon, which cuts without wounding and ennobles the man who wields it. It is a sword that heals. Never succumb to the temptation of bitterness. Almost always, the creative, dedicated minority has made the world better. Peace is not merely a distant goal that we seek, but a means by which we arrive at that goal. A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus, but a molder of consensus. An individual has not started living until he can rise above the narrow confines of his individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of all humanity. Whatever your life's work is, do it well. A man should do his job so well that the living, the dead, and the unborn could do it no better. Nothing in all the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. The time is always right to do what is right. The ultimate tragedy is not the oppression and cruelty by the bad people, but the silence over that by the good people. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. I look to a day when people will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. Freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor, it must be demanded by the oppressed. Our scientific power has outrun our spiritual power. We have guided missiles and misguided men. Human progress is neither automatic nor inevitable. Every step toward the goal of justice requires sacrifice, suffering, and struggle, the tireless exertions and passionate concern of dedicated individuals. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. Rarely do we find men who willingly engage in hard, solid thinking. There is an almost universal quest for easy answers and half-baked solutions. Nothing pains some people more than having to think. A riot is the language of the unheard. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Seeing is not always believing. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. A productive and happy life is not something you find, it is something you make. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. The best way to solve any problem is to remove its cause. Perhaps the worst sin in life is knowing right and not doing it.